Trading Old King Cole inside of adoptme. This new pet is only an uncommon, it's from the Christmas Day admin abuse, and it's not actually too valuable. So my goal today is to find out what sort of offers we go and get for this very strange first ever adoptme admin abuse pet. And let's have a look what our first offer is. Bear in mind that you could have got this pet for free, and every single player who was playing the admin abuse got one, which means there was a combined total of 1.2 million of these given out for free. Meaning theoretically, this right here is the number of people who got one of them. If we divide it by 4, this is how many neons can be made. And if we divide it by 4 again, this is how many mega neons can be made. 75,000 mega neons can be made of an old King Cole. So that's still quite a lot. That first person just declined me, by the way. Also, I have fully grown it so I could go and show you what the pet tricks were, because I made a YouTube short showing those tricks. According to my value website, this is valued at 0.06, which is insanely low. Then again, it is an uncommon and it was free. We're going and getting offered a neon tree frog, which is a pet that I'm not actually too familiar with. So I'm gonna go and have a quick look on adoptme. So we're gonna search tree frog. A neon tree frog is worth 0.4. So it would actually be a win, but it's not really a pet that I'm after. I feel like it's way more fun to have this pet. So we're gonna say, hey, no thank you, thanks for offering. So we're not getting overpays for this. I think it's gonna be an easy pet to go and trade, but at the same time, there's just not like too much value. This person said, can I have my dream pet? Of course. I get begged all the time. Dream pets are given away completely at random to subscribers. It would be unfair if I just gave one away if someone asked, because that's just not how it works. Honestly, I'm surprised that this pet isn't like more valuable than it is, considering you did have to go and get it on Christmas, you know? A neon cat. I feel like this is the sort of thing that maybe being in a public server than a trading server might actually go and get better offers. Also a neon jumping spider. So a neon cat, a full-grown patchy bear, and a neon uncommon. So far, people are offering like uncommon pets for an uncommon, which, you know what, I understand. I was definitely thinking that it was going to be worth like a legendary or something, but I checked the value for a mega neon old King Cole, and it's only worth like 4 ride potions, which is kind of crazy that that's what the value is. So a neon cat, a neon So let's have a look. Jumping spider in neon is actually worth 1 ride potion. That's kind of impressive. I didn't realize it would have been worth that much. That's kind of crazy. And then a neon cat obviously isn't worth much. So yeah, it would be a win, obviously, since this is 0.06. And we'd be going and getting a pet worth 1 ride potion. So you could easily go and like flip the trade. They've also added a sloth. I don't see sloths in a long time. A regular sloth is an ultra rare worth 0.34. This would be a very good offer. So they added another neon jumping spider. So this is worth like 2.5-ish in value for something worth 0.06. They say, can I have my dream pet? You're my favorite. Oh, bro, people don't read my profile. It says, do not ask for pets that are given via giveaways. Obviously, I do giveaways, okay? And if I gave away a pet to every single person that asked, I would have 0 pets left, because I trade like 1,000 people a day. We're gonna say, can you, I also don't add people. We can say, no thank you, thanks for offering, check my profile. Bro, I did not know how to spell. They're definitely overpaying. We don't really want an overpay. We kind of want like a fair trade, because I don't accept overpays that much. You know, I feel bad if I was to accept an overpay. But obviously at the same time, old King Cole is worth 0.06, and it's like, what is the point at that point, you know? Also, are you red? Yes, I am red. I am recording. A neon Angus cow. Okay, that could be cute. An Angus cow in neon is worth 1.2. Wow. I guess there's a lot of demand once people go on age. Oh wait, that's an Angus calf, bro. I'm dumb. I'm actually dumb. I just looked at that. The Angus cow is worth 0.65. That makes most sense now. Wait, a flower power duckling. A neon flower power duckling. Hold up. Wait, that might actually be really good. A neon flower power duckling is worth 2.8. This is such a cute pet. A mega flower power duckling is worth 10.5. This is a really preppy pet. It's an ultra rare. There's high demand. It's a duckling. So I actually don't know how many of these I have. I actually don't have many flower power ducklings. I feel like, let me show you. Look at this. We don't have many. I mean, I probably have enough to make, like, potentially just about enough to make a mega, which is kind of cool. Maybe I should do that. They said, oh, the Angus bull. Like a neon Angus bull. Okay, we're gonna be honest with them. You would be overpaying. This is worth 0.0. Let's just round it up. I think it's gonna be worth 0.07. Yours is worth 2.5. That's crazy. I want to teach people values and like help understand fair trades, because obviously there's no way I would accept that. They said it's okay, you're my favorite. Thanks, but I don't take overpay. OP, not OV. I don't know what that means. They said keep up the good videos. By the way, let's go. Let's check out this person's profile. They have an owl. Trade with CookieCutter. They gave me a sandwich. That's so funny. What else? They love exotics. Oh, they use a different website. You should use adoptme. That's the best value website. They're looking for 2 silly ducks. Interesting. They said, would you do the bull then? I don't mind. A neon Angus bull. I feel like that's quite fun. I do like the idea. But what we're going to do instead is just say, take this for free instead. See what they say. There's 8 people watching my trade. Why are 8 people watching? Did this person ask me for pets? No, they never asked me for a pet. That's how you win a pet, if you don't ask. They said, thank you so much, you're nice. Let's go. Yeah, we're not going to trade for that. It's quite a fun pet, but obviously I opened 100 Angus cow boxes, so I have 100 Angus cows, basically, and I feel like it's not really worth my time going and trading for one when I can just chuck them in the pet pen, if that makes any sense. So I am also looking for someone who has like a mega neon of this old King Cole pet. As I said earlier, the value of it isn't that high. Also, I think the neon version of this does look better than the mega. I'm gonna go and pull it up for you right now. Old King Cole, this right here. The neon is just a glowing blue crown, and then also the eyes and the mustache glows. This person's offering us an Angus cow. Is this the person I just traded? No, it's not. Okay, I thought I just traded this person. They said what ages they can chat to people. Interesting. A neon Angus cow and Mrs. Whiskerpips. I wonder what Mrs. Whiskerpips is worth, guys. You can still go and get it for free as of filming this video, so I guess it's not too much of a benefit to me. They said hi. We're gonna hit him with a hi, because this person can't chat to me because I'm too old in their age group, you know, after the whole Roblox age verification. You can't chat to people who are in a different age group. So realistically, yeah, this would be a win. This thing's really easy to trade. You can go and get overpays and then probably like flip it quite quickly. I'm surprised the value is that low. I think the value on this thing is gonna rise because obviously you can't get it anymore, and the only way to have got it was during the admin abuse. I did hear rumors of people just leaving the server and rejoining on an alt, and it would give you another one, even if you weren't there at the same time. So I did see people who would swap between like 6 or 10 accounts, and they'd go and get on all of them. We're just gonna say no thank you. We're gonna have to press the no thanks button because obviously I can't chat to them and they won't see my messages. But that did allow people to go and get tons of them. So theoretically, there might actually be more than 1 million of them. If lots of people did it on 10 alt accounts, does that mean there's 10 million old King Coles? Honestly, I would not be surprised if that was the scenario. And that's why the value is so low, because it would have just kept allowing you to go and get so more. I live so close to you. Bro, I feel like I should be scared. They said where my family lives. That's, what? What? What the? I am very concerned about this user. I'm gonna have to censor this. I'm a giant fan. How did you know that? Bro, This person, I'm investigating them. What in the world? Okay. Okay, that's very concerning. The person who said they knew where I live, or used to live, I don't live in that location anymore, is offering me a crocodile. Obviously, a crocodile is worth so much. It's worth 15.6. Why would I accept that? They now have a mega chick. What? Are they just like flexing on me? You know, a mega chick is worth 11.5 in value, by the way. What? This person, are you rich? Let me check out that profile. I don't care how over I was, okay? Secret account, bro, this is very secretive. Thank you. They got given a free frog spawn in Mega. What? How? They literally barely have any pets, but they have like some crazy pets. This is interesting. We're gonna say no thank you. You are overpaying. Okay, that's wild. That's actually crazy. Obviously, I'm not gonna accept an overpay of that. But it's easy to trade. I wonder what it would be like worth if I was to film this video on an account that wasn't called CookieCutter. I wish there was a way that I could like disguise my username in game, so I don't have to keep making alt accounts. If adoptme can make a method that will allow me to disguise myself, please and thank you. But yeah, if you go and trade your old King Cole, let me know in the comment section. I think it's really easy to trade, and you can go and get some very good overpays and some good deals for this pet, because it's a kind of funny pet, and I think it will only go and increase in value realistically because it's the first ever admin abuse pet. But you guys can go and let me know in the comment section. I'm sorry, I'm hitting decline. It's an amazing offer, but I'm not going to go and scam my fans, you know? That would be crazy to go and do. If you want to go and use my value website, it is called adoptme. It helps to go and get you fair trades, accurate trades, tells you what is in demand, and has everything that you need for a value website that you should go and use as your daily adoptme website. So head to adoptfrom.me. And if you want to check out another YouTube video that YouTube thinks you'd like to go and check out next, press the button on the right hand side of the screen. Or if you want to see my real life channel where I sell Mr. Beast's air and non-gaming content, press the button in the bottom left.